Hi there, I'm meteorologist Robert Speta. Tropical storm Chaba, also known as Caloy in the Philippines, continuing to strengthen here towards the south of Hong Kong, southeast of Hainan, and just west of Luzon. If you like these updates, though, please hit that like and subscribe button, and also make sure you follow us on Patreon. All right, here's the latest on our storm system. Moving towards the north and west at about 11 kilometers per hour. Wind speeds estimated to be about 85 kilometers per hour sustained in the center, with pressure now down to 990 hectopascals. Remember, we have to get up to 120 for this to be called a typhoon. Not quite there at this point, but here's the thing though. Look at that center of circulation. We have that plenty of inflow. This stretches all the way back across the Indochina Peninsula into the storm system. I mean, it's enhanced by that southwest monsoon. Enhancing the southwest monsoon, I should say, but also it is being enhanced by, with that moisture inflow continuing to feed into the storm system, separate from our other storm system actually towards the south of Okinawa. I'm going to have a separate video update on this one as well. But at least for today, this continues to bring that enhanced showers for the northwestern coast of Luzon down towards Palawan and extending back towards the north as it moves onshore. This is one other thing I want to show you real quick, though, is that outflow aloft. Of course, you see the inflow, all that convection right in here, but look towards the north. You can kind of see that cirrus outflow going away from this. Actually, look at that. Right in about over Taiwan here, northeast of the Philippines, you have the clouds moving from the northwest towards the southeast. You might be thinking, okay, this is counterclockwise. Why do we have clouds moving clockwise away from it? Those are the upper level cirrus in this storm system. So we have the inflow and the outflow goes clockwise away from it. So that's what we're seeing right now as the storm system continues to strengthen, pushing away towards the north, and that's a clear indicator of strengthening. On top of that, allowing the storm system to really have big lungs that continue to develop here. So here's a look at that forecast from JMA of our tropical storm Chaba, getting up to about 95 kilometers per hour sustained as it passes towards Hainan, moving onshore with winds about 100 to 110 kilometers per hour sustained just north of Hainan. Got a lot of metro areas here along the coast of Guangdong towards the west of Hong Kong, but you're still going to be looking at this onshore winds and rain for sure as it kicks off there, moving in inland here towards the east of Hanoi there in northern Vietnam as well. But the big issue, of course, coastal wind, but also that rain that's going to extend inland across these areas, which we're really well saturated due to the persistent rainy season this year. That's lifted towards the north now, but still more rainfall on these saturated grounds for sure. Meanwhile, the extreme western coastline of Luzon, Manila probably going to miss out on this. Subic, San Fernando, you know, not really getting over the mountains here into the Cagayan Valley, but the western coast of Luzon still looking at that persistent showers. And also southwestern Taiwan as that inflow with the southwest monsoon continues to kick in and slams into those mountains back there towards the north. So, you know, a lot of far-reaching effects of this storm system. It's not just reserved to the southern coast of China here. You still have that inflow wrapping all the way through Taiwan and back here towards northwestern Luzon. But a landfall as a tropical storm, winds expected to be about 100, 110 kilometers per hour. Flooding there in southern China for sure, and the Habagat does continue in the Philippines, albeit not nearly as heavy as we were seeing before. Also, do want to quickly talk about that inflow coming in around, of course, with our storm system here across the Philippines. Just a quick flyover here for you with that rainfall still hitting the west coast of Mindanao. Not so heavy along the eastern seaboard, so a place like Siargao still recovering from Odette, if you remember. Even Cebu not seeing that much in rain. But if we look back towards the north, you see those rain clouds right in here for places like Subic, Agno, Baguio. Still seeing that on and off precipitation through the weekend, but most of the rain is going to be reserved for the extreme western seaboards of northwestern Luzon. So yeah, as always, if you do see some floodwaters in your area, be smart about it. Don't go in it. That's a good thing. They can bring different types of diseases, you know, and always, you know, that cliche term, turn around, don't drown, right? All right, so Saturday, Manila still could see some on and off rain, but it does break by Sunday over towards Monday. Hey, if you like these updates, please do check out our Patreon. I mentioned at the beginning of the update, there's a lot of you that already donate. If you want to help out, you get your name on here for $6 a month. or you can do $10 a month. Also, I do Q&A videos on our Patreon as well. Just a huge thanks. But the key thing, I don't think it's about the perks or anything like that. The big perk is that you're supporting this channel. Of course, I have a job that I can support my family with, but it does cost money. You see all these great graphics that we've been using here, these zoom in, the data from Weatherscape, which Metro Weather have been helping us out a lot as well. But all of that does continue to cost money, and that's what the Patreon is for. It's to feed into the data, upgrades to the studio, lighting and everything around me as well, just all of that stuff. So, as always, if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please let me know. And, of course, the number one thing is, of course, stay safe out there. Thanks for watching.